When you drive in heavy fog during daylight hours, you should drive with your A. Headlights off, B. Parking lights on, C. Headlights on low beam, D. Headlights on high beam.
Correct. It is headlights on low beam. Low beams light up the road directly ahead and keep your taillights on so others see you. High beams will just reflect off the fog water droplets and blind you. On average, the human body can dispose of the alcohol in 12 ounces of beer in about A. 1 hour, B. 1 day, C. 5 minutes, D. 5 hours. Excellent. It is 1 hour. The liver processes alcohol at a fixed rate, taking roughly 1 hour to burn off one standard drink, 12-ounce beer, 5-ounce wine, or 1.5-ounce spirits. On long trips, you can prevent drowsiness by A. Turning on your car radio, B. Slowing down so you can react better, C. Stopping at regular intervals for a rest, D. Moving your eyes from side to side as you drive. Nice work. It is stopping at regular intervals for a rest. Taking regular breaks gets you out of the car to stretch and refresh, which is the only effective way to fight highway hypnosis and fatigue. In a parking space reserved for people with disabilities, a non-disabled driver A. May park in an emergency. B. May not park, but stop in an emergency. C. May not park or stop, but may stand in an emergency. D. May neither park, stop, nor stand. Good call. It is may neither park, stop, nor stand. These spots are strictly protected. Non-disabled drivers cannot pull into them for any reason, even temporarily or during emergencies. Before you leave a parking space, which is parallel to the curb, you should A. Sound your horn, B. Turn on your four-way flasher, C. Look for traffic by turning your head, D. Look for traffic by using your inside rearview mirror. Perfect. It is look for traffic by turning your head. Turning your head is the only way to check your blind spots, which mirrors alone cannot fully cover. In general, you should pass vehicles going in the same direction you are going. A. On the right, B. On the left, C. Only if the other driver signals it is safe, D. Whenever you have the opportunity to do so. Good observation. It is on the left. Passing on the left is the standard legal rule because visibility is much better around the driver's side of the vehicle ahead. You may pass another vehicle on the right if it is waiting to A. Turn right, B. Turn left, C. Park at the curb, D. Turn into a driveway on the right. Awesome. It is turn left. New York law permits passing on the right only if the vehicle ahead is making a left turn and there is enough clear pavement on the right side to safely pass. You have the right of way when you are A. Entering a traffic circle, B. Backing out of a driveway, C. Leaving a parking space, D. Already in a traffic circle. Well spotted. It is. already in a traffic circle. Drivers inside a roundabout or traffic circle have the right of way. Vehicles entering from the outside must yield to them.
Which of the following must you obey over the other three? A, a steady red light. B, a stop sign. C, a police officer. D, a flashing red light.
Nice one. It is a police officer. A law enforcement officer's hand signals or directions always overrule any traffic lights, signs, or pavement markings. You may not cross a single broken white or yellow line. A, when to do so would interfere with traffic. B, when turning left into a driveway. C, when the car in front is disabled. D, when passing to the right on a one-way street. Correct. It is when to do so would interfere with traffic. Broken lines allow lane changes, but only when it is completely safe and won't disrupt other drivers.
The driver's left arm and hand are extended downward. This hand signal means that the driver plans to A, turn left, B, turn right, C, start up, D, stop. Excellent. It is stop. Pointing down signals slowing down or stopping. Straight out means left turn. Pointed up means right turn. Minimum speed signs are designed to A, keep traffic flowing smoothly. B, show current local road conditions. C, test future traffic signal needs. D, assure pedestrian safety. Nice work. It is. Keep traffic flowing smoothly. Driving too slowly can be just as dangerous as speeding. Minimum limits prevent bottlenecks and dangerous rear-end collisions by maintaining a steady flow. A chemical test is used to measure A, reaction time, B, blood alcohol content, C, vision, D, driving ability. Good call. It is blood alcohol content. Chemical tests analyze your breath, blood, or urine to determine the exact percentage of alcohol circulating in your bloodstream, BAC. You may cross a single solid white line in the highway. A, whenever you want to. B, if traffic conditions require. C, only to turn into a driveway. D, only to make a U-turn. Perfect. It is if traffic conditions require. Solid white lines discourage lane switching, but you can cross them if a hazard, construction, or traffic flow forces you to. You must yield the right-of-way to an approaching vehicle when you are A, already in a traffic circle. B, already in an intersection. C, going straight ahead. D, turning left. Good observation. It is turning left. Left-turning drivers must yield to all oncoming traffic going straight or turning right through the intersection. The car behind you begins to pass you. You should A, maintain your speed so traffic will flow smoothly. B, pull to the right and stop so he can pass. C, slow down slightly and stay in your lane. D, blow your horn to allow him to pass. Awesome. It is slow down slightly and stay in your lane.
Slight deceleration creates a safer gap, allowing the passing vehicle to get around you and back into the lane smoothly. A no stopping sign means that unless directed to do so by a policeman, you may stop only A. To avoid conflict with other traffic. B. Long enough to unload packages. C. To discharge passengers. D. For less than 5 minutes.
Well spotted. It is to avoid conflict with other traffic. No stopping is the strictest zone. You cannot pull over for passengers or cargo. You can only halt to follow traffic flow, a sign, or a signal. Which of the following does alcohol affect? A. Recovery from headlight glare. B. Reaction time. C. Judgment of distances. D. All of these choices.
Nice one. It is all of these choices. Alcohol depresses the central nervous system, simultaneously impairing your vision, glare recovery, physical coordination, reaction time, and depth perception. You may never park A. In a crosswalk. B. At the entrance of a building. C. On a one-way street. D. Within 50 feet of a fire hydrant. Correct. It is in a crosswalk. Parking in a crosswalk blocks pedestrian pathways and forces walkers into dangerous traffic.
On a New York State highway where there is no posted speed limit, the fastest you may legally drive is A. 50 miles per hour, B. 55 miles per hour, C. 60 miles per hour, D. 65 miles per hour.
Excellent. It is 55 miles per hour. Under New York state law, 55 miles per hour is the maximum state speed limit, unless a specific sign tells you otherwise.